everybody, welcome back to My Illusion of Impossible Games. Friends usually sit down and play some tabletop roleplay at the own Dungeons & Dragons. Tonight, a couple of announcements down below. myillusion.co.uk for our community of where you can find our Discord page. So definitely check it out because we're all there. It's got content. It's cool. The cool kids live there.
It's hip, it's in.
Yeah. Other announcements. We're sponsored by Civ7. Checkout is actually coming out tomorrow. I don't know when the Steam release is exactly, if it's midnight or whatever. Let's have a look. Steam will tell me. I am unfortunately going to miss out on this revelation of release. But yes, Civ7 is coming out like imminent. Oh, give me the store page. Come on. There we go. Why is Civ7 not the thing that comes up on the front page? That would be the smartest thing since it's getting released.
Is this when you tell us it's out the now and the rest of the session's cancelled and we're going to instead play Civ7?
We can if everybody's got the budget to. It is tomorrow. It is out for people who have early access release. Oh yeah. If you've ever heard of Sid Meier's Civilization, I've played since 1. The 7th incarnation with Civ 5 and 6 being very, very popular iterations of the game itself. Number 7 has came out, and it definitely changes the way things work. There's a lot of new things in there, but definitely go check it out. Find it on the Steam store. It'll be available in about 21 hours, approximately, apparently. So 21 hours. Choose your leader, choose your nation, and go and take over the world. Culturally, scientifically, conquer early. I think there's other winning conditions as well. I can't remember off the top of my head, but definitely check that out. Speaking of conquer the world, Lorna, what's going on with the MS Society?
Okay, well, I've been selling this information for a couple of weeks and I've just not been doing my announcements because of miscellaneous bits and bobs. So my apologies, everybody, but yeah, I'm back and I've got another bit of MS updates for you guys. A new study is shedding lights on the safety of MS treatments during pregnancy. So a large study of over 3,700 pregnancies in people with MS has found that most treatments for MS do not increase the risk of miscarriage, premature birth, or major congenital abnormalities. Now, MS is around 3 times more common in women than it is men, and many people are diagnosed at a time when they may be thinking of starting a family. Thankfully, I've already done my Blue Peter moment. Here's one I made earlier. I won't be repeating the feat. So, boom, there we go. So, many disease-modifying therapies, aka drugs, like these ones that I've got here for the MS, are now available to manage MS, but it's important to understand what treatments are safer during pregnancy. So this new study that was conducted in the University of Bochum, Germany, allowed researchers to understand the effects of specific DMTs during pregnancy with people with MS, and it's the largest study of its kind to date, so very groundbreaking stuff. And in terms of what they found, again, no increased risk of miscarriage, premature death, or major congenital abnormalities. So the team found no inherent link or higher rates of these issues when observing people with MS that still continue to take their disease-modifying treatment throughout their pregnancy. However, only a small number of mothers were taking some of the disease-modifying treatments that they were researching. The results did show, though, that babies born to mothers with MS, including those who hadn't been taking any form of DMT, were more likely to measure smaller in the womb and therefore have a low birth weight. So the risk of low birth weight is higher in pregnancies. but several other studies have found that people with MS have a higher risk of having a baby with a low birth weight anyway, so this is not necessarily new in the field of research. So there is also some suggestion that some DMTs are linked to a higher risk of infection, because this is because, as I've spoken about on this channel before, the medication for MS changes how the immune system behaves, and that's where the concern and risk of infection comes from. So hopefully this is helpful for anybody that does have a condition that is looking into starting a family. Again, I am very much a one and done kind of person, because I do not want to be outnumbered in my own home. I'm sorry, but hats off to you if you have more than one kiddo. But no, thank you. I am done with the newborn stage. I am done with the baby stage. I am done with the toddler stage, and I look forward to be in the teenage era where I don't have to deal with the whole "oh, but I'm not tired yet" conversation. Where it's a case of, right, well, if you don't get up in your alarm, no my problem, mate. See ya, night. But for more information about this research study or anything else that you want to get involved in, go to mssociety.org.uk for information about how to support somebody that you know with MS, and options for getting involved in fundraising, or just a general "what the hell is she blathering about?" Like, go and do your research on there. Over to you, Lima.
Well, can you measure your nose for me? That was a full-face lie.
What?
One and done. That was never the plan.
That is my plan now. Again,
Yeah, no.
life and circumstances change. Besides, I'm sorry, but see after seeing my nephew and niece at the weekend. No.
Nephew?
Just no.
Oh, yeah, cool. How did that
Oh,
go,
you
by the way?
forget about him?
No, I didn't.
You know,
Oh, is this
you know,
actually the
wee
first time
fella.
you've got to meet your niece, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
yay.
only 3 months late, but yeah, better late than never.
Hey, didn't she?
She's a wee beauty, but she doesn't
Loves
like me.
She loves me.
Good on you. You can be the favourite. She'll find out like you're the I'm soon
Always
the
the
one
favourite.
that'll be like, I'll get that for you, no bother.
I'm always the favourite. There's no disputing that. Oh well. Speaking of favourites, got a couple things to do first, but we'll join you in after this ad break and see what happens tonight in our bathtub session. That's it.
Woohoo!
Back. So, Lunar Cliffs arrived in the offshore trade city in the area of the trade haven, the upper city, and began exploring and looking for their required item to take to Alaria, a mirror of life trapping. And exploring the city, they've managed to come across a few merchants and shops that may have access, but not necessarily in the position that they're looking for. And the party is currently scheduled to, on the day after today, to have a meeting with Falros, who is the owner of the Starlet. Something. I forgot names. Still get used to it. Starlet, what's it called? Starlet Relics, that's it. Quick notes. After which the party did a little bit gander around and arrived at a beautiful establishment, which I actually have in front of me in this here navigation. The Golden Mirage. They're currently enjoying a wonderful meal. As you all begin to speak and discuss what's going on, fold into the late evening with an intention of going into the large bathtub in the room off to the side. But leave it all to you to see how the evening progresses.
My house is full of chaos right now. Hold on.
Baron
Sorry,
finds himself as he continues to eat away.
Were we still having the meal?
Yep,
yeah, I
you're
believe
still in
we
the
were
middle
still
of your meal.
lunching.
You're going through the starter at the moment. No. The way the meal
Oh.
worked out to be was you were having your starter. It was your starter. For example, you're having a shrimp, or your shrimp, or whatever two you're having that they didn't put in chat. Hey, even Vansan chose what he wanted.
Mine started with salad, apparently.
I'm pretty sure I had the bread rolls.
Yep, and you
Yeah.
sent the waiter away who was serving you.
Mhm.
Would anyone care for a bread roll?
That's okay, thank you.
Something wrong with your bedroll?
No, I'm just offering it as like if anybody would like to try one.
Yeah, because wasn't the person away?
Yeah, you said away.
Yeah, but he could be speaking.
And yeah, and it was finishing up with a conversation from Milara.
Valara's confession.
Yeah, because we had the revelation that she was going to kill Mantra.
She didn't say she was going to kill her. She just said she was instructed to.
Tomato,
I'm
tomato.
considering.
I didn't say considering.
Not what Mantra heard.
I'm sure that's what Mantra heard.
Okay, that unaliving Mantra was potentially going to be a profitable option.
No.
How many other people knew about your... I think you said you kept that one to yourself, yes?
The letter, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I look
Yeah.
around the table trying to gain insight of if other people were aware that one of your missions was to kill me.
Farron did say last
Do I see
episode
it?
he was aware that there was a letter, but not what was in it.
Yeah, and did say after the session if I was to conjure up a blade, you'd try counterspell it. But I didn't.
I mean, you
I'm
know
just,
fine well that Alvaro knew nothing. I'm just sitting like you're munching my bread rolls, like you're watching back and forth at the moment.
I mean, it's a strange place to change sessions because, like, at a time you're in a sort of almost emotional conversation.
And then to get back into it, yeah.
Fortunately, the time was getting on.
Okay.
True, I mean, that's my bad. In my defense, I have a very, very low battery, and starting a bit later does not help things.
Al, you gotta be careful, there's a creeper behind you that's gonna explode.
Oh my goodness! Are you gonna explode? We're good, he's friendly.
Battery 10%.
But yeah, I think it's
So-
otherwise Mantra sort of saying, I appreciate your honesty, but I don't know if she went more after that.
Yeah. So, I don't know if Mir told you, but when he gave me the staff, he told me that he hopes it will help me release myself and Farron from the control of the Darkweave and help save my brother. I think he knew that I wasn't going to do anything to you.
Or he held a grudge against me for some random prank I would have played against him. I don't know.
He has a grudge against me. So,
I gave you a hat.
I
To be fair, that was before you ruined his plan and set it back another 100 years.
1 year, not 100, Mantra.
I mean, for the state of the world just now, it may as well be.
He continues just picking up a part of shrimp and eating.
And is it time for mains?
Potentially. Maybe a change of course will help change the mood of the table.
Yes. I love my steak. He actually goes round and he takes out the 4 plates, brings them over, lift them off. There's no steam coming off them anymore because someone opened them up and had a peek, let all the heat escape. They'll look warm to the touch, not hot.
I mean, my food is not at an adequate temperature.
I mean,
will
I
speak
think
up.
I think I've got an adequate your resolution for that, but don't know how effective that's going to be. I'm going to go ahead and use a cast of Burning Hands, and I'm just going to hover my hand over my plate.
Okay. I didn't really make a deck saving throw.
Why?
A 15-foot cone?
Oh wait, no, sorry. I mean, produce flame. Produce flame.
Do something right.
Okay,
Include a fire in your hand.
Just hovering it over the plate. Warming it up a little bit.
Not for too long.
Lowers, right?
I'm aware, but I didn't say how high up my hand was from the plate. Still going ready to heat to warm it up a
right
little bit.
Inside it, going,
Shush.
like the scary movie.
When you're
The one with the
when
hand.
you're magically holding a fire, it's fine. It doesn't burn you.
Exactly. Or would you rather, if you're going to be this pedantic, I'll pick up the plate and I'll thing me it under the plate.
Just watch the silverware to help the sudden black.
Oh, for God's sake. I tried doing it the first way. You can't win now. I was like, moan. It's my food and I'll fucking cremate it how I want to.
What was it you picked out?
Pretty sure I had the venison.
Begin making your venison steak less rare than it was before.
That's fine, I eat it well done anyway.
Oh, you're ruining it.
Make a culinary. No. Cooking utensils check with dexterity modifier. Alpha.
Okay, so in other words, just roll with my dex.
Your dex if you're not proficient. A ranger that can't cook.
That's a 6.
6 on a dice as before, was it not?
No, that's with the modifier.
Your venison starts catching fire.
Okay. I'll go ahead and like your thing with the flame and just kind of blow it out, just like.
Hey, do you want to switch? Would you like pheasant?
No, that's fine. Like, you think this isn't the worst meal that I've had? Like, one time when we were camping, all we could actually salvage was what my cadet thought was some sort of spinach leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't realise until we'd all taken a bite that it was poison ivy. Yeah,
Oh.
poison ivy with a vinaigrette. For some reason that he actually did manage to get perfect. So yeah, that was a fun stakeout mission. So yeah, slightly charred venison, honestly. That's still a luxury meal in comparison. So he's at least warm now.
Don't you do your mission prep and have dried rations or whatnot to take with you?
See, we did, but at the time, what was it? It was either a bear or a raccoon. One of the two managed to get into the rations that we had in one of our team's stuff. So we had to make do for the last 2 days of the mission that we were on. And granted, that wasn't the first option in terms of a meal. We had set out traps in order to try and snare a rabbit. But again, we let the cadet do that. And I think we
You not just acquire? Could you not just acquire food from the nearest settlement?
And say this was not that kind of mission. This was a we go in, we go out, nobody knows that we're there, nobody knew that we were there, we leave no trace kind of a thing.
That's why you have disguises.
Either
or
way.
Just don't get caught.
Yeah, let's see. Either way, it was that long ago, and this cadet was really, really, really new to the military. So we thought it'd be a good chance for him to hone up his survival skills. Yeah.
Is this the one you slept with?
Yeah. No. this was one that very swiftly after that incident got pretty much what's the gentle way of fired, but relocated to support services. Like buffing the armor, making sure the armory was well stocked, that kind of thing.
Demoted?
Yeah, demoted effectively. Like, he was not.
I'm
Like,
pretty sure
don't get me
your
wrong.
snake is cremated now.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, he was enthusiastic enough, and he knew the theory. The execution, however, definitely not there. I don't know how on earth he survived basic training. He was in basic training with me. The other recruits would have ate him alive, and we nearly did near the end.
Sometimes it's useful to have someone that can cook in a party with you when you're going somewhere, I guess.
Oh yeah, and it wasn't him. We very swiftly discovered that he was never to be trusted in a kitchen. Actually,
Your
not
paladin
true.
was fine.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, excuse me.
I'm just constantly glancing up at Alva's cremated dish to see if she eats it or not. Like...
I'm sucking in.
You know that's probably not going to be good for you.
I'm going to point this out. I was force-fed royal jelly that I thought that the ants had eaten to make, and I lived. If I get taken out by a steak... Yeah, I know it wasn't you, but I thought in the moment that they'd ate you, and that they force-fed you to me. So, I think if I survive that, a steak is not going to take me down, and if a steak is the thing that takes me down, then that's the way that nature intended.
I'm not talking about the steak, I'm talking about how you prepped it.
To be fair, it's only outside that's a wee bit charred. The inside's still alright.
It looks absolutely cremated, like there's flakes coming off it.
If I can get my knife through it, it's still edible.
Valera's pouring herself another glass of wine. She's like...
It's just a very bit. It's just a tough meat cookie now. That's all. There's nothing wrong with it. It's still beautiful.
Delicious. It's cooked properly.
Guys, I just wanted it warmed a little bit more. Again, I know fine well I'm an abomination to the culinary arts.
It's a bit weird why these are not as warm as before. Weird, isn't it?
Maybe because the conch thing was off it.
Baron continues to down his meat. But it's weird, you know.
What is?
It's the steak was cold.
Is that maybe just a preference over here? You know, like how certain soups are served cold?
I mean, if it's too hot, I can't really eat it straight away anyway, so it's fine.
You'll Banner's basically starts on this. Let's say like a dwarf.
Thirsty?
Somehow my milk is warmer than it.
Didn't you ask for your milk to be warmed?
Oh, yes. But that was part of the joke.
Yeah.
You would think, like, hang on a second. Is your milk still warm, Mantra?
Yeah.
How come that's still warm after you got that wee starter? And yeah, the mains are practically stone cold. That's alright.
But who grabbed the dishes first? Who went snooping?
I did it right in front of you all. You're saying that you didn't witness me doing so? I even announced it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay,
And
no one
again,
said was us,
I normally wait
except
till it's
Malara.
cold anyway.
You know, maybe everything is cold except the milk because Malara has actually poisoned it.
Oh. Right. Oh. Dang, I was just wasting that diamond dust for nothing? Oh.
I mean, if you're taking all of us out, then again, death by stake is the way I want to go.
Noted.
Well, it was
You're a
better than the
vampire?
last time.
You're a vampire?
Well, it beats being cremated
Oh,
alive.
Baron, you usually have good insight on people.
I can barely see you at the moment because whatever's in his veil is fucking great. I'm forgetting things already.
Maybe I should have grabbed the
Oh,
L
it's empty
then.
too.
But I go and I take a big swig of the milk just because and Milava will probably see that and go, oh, okay, she doesn't actually think it is.
It would probably be detected in milk anyway. Might curdle.
Lumpy milk.
Do you mind you're putting me off my milk now?
It's goat's milk.
Why do you think I usually order milk?
I know, it's more of a case of I don't want to think of anybody drinking chunky milk.
Like cheddar cheese.
Cottage cheese.
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
cheddar cheese.
You're actually giving me the bulk now.
Right? Cool. How's your red?
It's good.
Ale's
Do what I
back
need
up.
it for.
I keep looking at that bucket. Evilizor just halfway across the table just basically pulls out the honey tart thing. Yeah, the elven honey pudding. He takes out a little fork and goes, so good.
And I'll use my mage hands to bring forth my apple tart.
Nice. It's quite rich, but definitely offsets the bitter in my mouth right now.
I'll go ahead and grab my tart as well.
And I'll grab my pudding.
It's really nice, Malar.
I think Mantra plays the Age of Wonder, just like moving things invisibly.
Do you have a spell?
Okay, Lai, I would have that tart again.
Mantra?
Yes?
He doesn't have these spell magic. I was gonna if I was gonna de-spell your mage hand to make it heartful. He doesn't have mage de-spell magic. Damn.
Wow.
What? All part of the party vibes.
Yeah, I didn't think that Farron would do pranks like that, but I guess.
He's done them in the past. You shouldn't have a way to make your mage hand disappear.
Do I see him trying to cast a spell?
No, because there's no de-spell, so he can't even do it.
Yeah.
God damn it!
But,
Justin.
Is it just me, or does this tavern in place seem too fancy for the price it we paid?
I think so.
It is a bit too upmarket, but do you reckon that maybe it's because it's, I don't know, rough area, or it's trying to get back on its feet financially or something?
It was 15 gold per night.
Yeah. But I guess that's it says not in the rich quarter next to it.
Yeah, this is more or less the more higher merchant ones. Platinum class is probably expensive. But
Yeah.
going there tomorrow, that's gonna be something quite nice to have for dinner.
Well, we went for 10 nights, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
No, we can get seconds when we're done now. That reminds me, do we have anything we want to offer up for auction? I know there's a few things we're considering, but...
Yeah, I already mentioned a few things.
What about you two? You were quite quiet during our meeting. Is there anything you think you guys will try and sell at the auction?
Let me have a quick think.
I don't really think I've
Rifle through your bags.
See, I could probably auction off my rapier because I never use it.
Don't you need that for any close quarters combat, or do you have sharpshooter?
I mean, technically, I never get into close combat in the first place. Says I've got a sword as well, and a staff. So I'm not exactly like you're starving for like your melee weapon.
What's your staff do anyway?
That's a good question. So, +3 bonus to attack or damage rolls made with the weapon. Conjure ammunition. I can conjure up to 20 bolts, arrows, pebbles, or shots once during a long or short rest. Conjured animal disappears after 24 hours. Attacks with these ammunitions are considered magical and deal either acid, cold, fire, force lightning, or thunder damage. And can also consume a spell slot as an action to create 20 more rounds of animal per spell slot. So needs to declare damage before the roll is before the attack roll is declared. Otherwise, it's considered force. Additionally, you can also spend a spell slot and increase ammunition damage by an additional 1d8. So yeah, that the staff is my ammo factory.
Oh. Can you hand out these arrows?
Hmm?
Can you hand these out?
I believe so. It doesn't say that I can't share them.
Yeah, but Larry's is crossbows. I think that's quite a good thing. Help share those, but you use bows, use crossbows, so you have to probably use a spell slot. Fair enough, a bunch. Well, no, if we do it during rests, we can probably distribute 23 Speaking of arrows, are you running it if you know what arrows or are you good?
No, I'm definitely good there.
I've got most of my arrows as well.
My Eldritch Blast. I have my Eldest Blast.
Yeah.
Just a lot of the time when I fight, I prefer to be up close and personal.
Oh, that is filling, but that was nice. Did you guys say there was a
Very nice
bath in there?
indeed.
Yes, my servant's running it just now.
How long have we been traveling and not actually shutting it down for a while? Ever since I met you guys, actually.
It has been a long while since we've had a bit of a relaxing session.
Yeah,
I mean, it took me a while before we got to Samir, and I don't even think, like, some of the others that we were travelling with got to rest on the boat, but that was not for me. Yeah, I don't think I've had a rest in a while.
the auction itself is not for another several days. We probably could just basically chill out and read books or something. Just recover for once. I mean,
Probably just
what did you
have a bit of a vacation.
When did what, sorry?
You two first meet Samir.
Oh,
Samir.
Samir. There was a bit of a story behind that.
Should I also mention this was on the 16th day of Kaif.
Is that like a month ago?
5, 6. Just a week short of 7 months ago.
There we go.
I've been stuck with you for nearly 7 months. It feels like longer.
I mean, we did all get arrested as well.
Yep. Multiple times, I think, actually.
Yeah, one of them was slightly scary. Interesting.
Ever since I met you guys, we've been traveling across the continent together, through there, through the cavern sleeps and vaults of Koloth, near the swamps of Wolf Clans, and into those 12 hunts we took part in. And then we ascended and committed regicide. Ha.
I look up funny when it says regicide.
Never a dull moment, is there?
It's
Should tell me and Laura about what happened before before I met you at least. How did you guys end up meeting in Samir?
I think, was it Van Zand's mission?
Yeah, Van Zandt had basically hired us all, I'm sure.
Did he pay you?
No.
No, the stingy arsehole. But why is that other was it that What did he even hire us to do? What did he even hire us to do? Because I have no friggin' memory of it. Did we even do the job?
Keep in mind.
I mean, you were a goblin at a time.
Yeah, true. And because I didn't have any of my memories either, I was pretty much out for myself because I'd been indoctrinated
You said
into the
something
nature
about
way.
hams?
Oh, yes. Oh, that was brilliant. That was a good one. Basically,
Yes, the gods.
I was shaking down somebody that owed me money and said that if I didn't pay off, I was going to take his hands. And the guards overheard me and were like, well, "You're going to do what?" And I said, "I'm going to take his hams. His wife makes a lovely steamed ham, and I would like the ham as compensation." I'm in the mood for ham now. I wonder if they would do anything off menu. I know that I've just had pudding, but like I could go a wee bit of a ham sandwich.
Well, I'm thinking a dip is a good. Well, it's probably good to go for a dip.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know about you guys, but I can't remember the last time. Well, actually, no, I do remember the last time I had a good soak, and I was rudely interrupted.
Oh, is that when you had a nightmare?
Yeah, the hallucination thing. Was that not at the same time that somebody turned me into a penguin as well?
That was months ago.
Yeah.
A penguin?
Yeah, I didn't even know what those things were until somebody turned me into one. And Van Zandt, in his infinite wisdom, picked me up and tried putting me in the tub. I kept flapping at him and pecking at him, but he wouldn't put me down unless it was into the tub.
That's what happened to the next to him.
Just before you went to market or after?
I have no idea where this was, to be honest with you.
It was before.
Why did you guys join him in the first place? Like, what was your ambition? Just something
Better to do?
See, I was trying to investigate a killer of Silvio, and we did find the person in charge, or the person that did that. We did defeat Paul, the crystal, and in theory her soul would have been back in her body, but the strange thing was that her body was taken before it was gone back to wherever it would have gone in the Kalanisari. That was my ulterior motive for being there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me, partially something to do while I was looking for my brothers in order to kill them, and partially networking. You never know, like, passing, like, a good comment could end up being, like, the gateway to a powerful ally.
Right.
And as a goblin, like, nearly, like, 7-foot paladin with shiny, like, shiny body armor, that's very much a, powerful ally.
Makes sense. You all seem to have a strong connection now.
I can attest.
You get used to them.
I was gonna give it a bit of a more of a nicer approach and say we've saved each other's lives.
I mean, in fairness, we have gone through a whole lot together over the past several months, and
Never saving the world.
And to be fair, though, that's not our main priority right now. The world's doomed anyway, it's just going to be doomed in a different way once we sort out this problem.
And what were you?
One of many problems.
What were you of again? Were you a commander?
I was captain of the military before I got cremated by my own teammate. Then I was resurrected, but they got resurrected as a goblin. Had a bit of a mental breakdown because I was pretty much abolished from my entire life. Memory wiped. Adopted into the Niger family. Became a crime boss. Lied in a way that resulted in my adopted brother getting his hand chopped off. Still have a hit on the brother and the other brother. The other brother's not as much of a threat because he's an absolute idiot, so he's only a danger to himself most of the time. But regardless, yeah. Found the wolf. Got my memories back.
How did you meet?
Oh wait a minute. Did I get my memories back before or after I got my original body back? No, I must have got the memories back and then the body. Fast forward to now.
Memories were returned with curse.
Yeah, so it must have been the memories first.
So this was your original body then? Your form?
Yep. Though, not gonna lie, I miss being a goblin sometimes. I mean, I don't miss being at perfect fart level for most other species, but
Or
it
being
had
as
its
eatable.
perks.
Or being as eatable.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that was an advantage sometimes. Like, I actually miss looking at Vanzad and going upsies, and chuck. Plus, when you're the size of a 4-year-old, easier to convince somebody else to let you have a piggyback ride if your feet are sore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you did have to take twice as many steps.
Exactly,
I
that's
don't.
why my feet were so sore.
Should we go check on that bathroom, make sure it's not overflowing now? Or is the servant
Yeah.
gonna stop it?
Your servant's watching it.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I'm going to go for the bath.
Yep.
Who's joining?
Me.
If you don't think I'm gonna kill you in the bathtub and you trust me to go in, I'll come in too.
I mean, in fairness, why are you going to
Are
use
you not
cover
going
in
to
the
trust
bathtub?
me for a while?
I trust you, sort of. You've got really strong claws.
Is that why you trust me?
No, that's why I distrust you.
Okay. And I just climb into the bath. Just stay with my clothes.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, you do have knives for hands and feet, so it's a pretty fair, like, a pretty fair and valid, like, your concern. I mean, this is why I don't, like, go off and pet Sylvial. At least with Toadstool's claws, they're always on display. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get into the bath as well. They're a rubber duck anyway.
Lara will come in too. And you'll see like part of her story where she actually has a cesarean section down the front of her stomach.
I was going to ask if you've brought the swimwear.
Nope.
Go.
We're all friends here, and
Baron turns around and backs in rear first.
something that you don't want us to see, bud.
Time to be settling in the bath for Freeborn.
Would you like a towel or a flannel?
Bit of bubbles will do fine.
I protect your modesty.
Anybody get any ideas?
Then I look at my claw again.
He lifts his finger, and there's a green little glimmer in his head. She deaf. There'll be no claws left.
I'm just going to point out, guys, I can easily make this bath into a hot tub very easily. Everybody behave themselves.
Oh shit, I don't actually have a disintegrate left.
Also, if we don't have any equipment, is he able to cast a spell without a staff?
He reaches behind, pulls out his mace and puts it in the water, splash. Puts it where his modesty is. I like this mace, it's really cool.
Do you mind, mate?
No weapons in the bath.
Exactly.
Right.
Matches only allowed your clothes because they're technically attached.
I retract them.
Well, this is nice.
Yeah. Oh, this is so warm. I'm not feeling where your legs just twist and turn as if they're unraveling and spreading out. That's what
Can I do a minor illusion?
Okay.
Right in front of Farron's face. I want to place a fireball.
You know, he's had a bit to drink. This might not be a good idea.
Also, sorry, Alvaro.
I knew you were going to dub me in on this one. The minute that you said fireball, I knew that this was going to be something I was playing for.
42 to insight on the thing as he opens his eye.
Insight is an investigation to find out if it's a spell or
Investigation,
not.
sorry, then it's a 27.
Yeah, that succeeds. Against the 20 it needed to hit.
He's going to put his finger on his mace and he's going to basically start conjuring an actual fireball. He says, if we need to go there, I can warm up the bath.
How was Alva's reaction?
Guys, can we stop with the pyromania? We can burn down things later. Right now, this is a nice bath. Can we just enjoy it
That's
for
fine.
5 minutes?
Cool.
This was merely just an illusion, it wasn't actually fire.
Under the water, he's actually... Do we have his social points?
You know what? I think I'll take a
He's
bath.
saving
later.
them.
You guys have fun.
Farron's saving them because he thinks I might try and kill, you know. And we worked out he had just enough spell slots to stop me.
Well, this is, at the end of this, is going to be enough saving throw. He's going to use Meta Magic, Sorcery Point, to cast with Subtle Spell, so you can't even see it happening. Shape water. And he's just going to lift up a whole 5 foot of water beside Mantra, quietly, and just basically raise it up overhead. He's just going to go...
Passive perception of 30, I don't see it. Or hear it.
The subtle spell itself.
Yeah, but I hear the water.
You're happy to look at the water, it's suddenly just coalescing above your head right now. As you look up, he just goes, lifts his nose and right down on top of you.
Misty step.
Where are you going? Where are you
Hey.
going?
Just next to where Farah is.
Well, this was nice while it lasted. You guys are going to turn this into a kiddie pool. I'm getting out.
I was already out.
I was
left already.
planning on relaxing. Farah just
That was
decided
I,
to.
but someone had to put a fireball from the face.
It wasn't even conjuring light. It's not as if it was any different.
I thought you were asking me to heat up the bath.
No, I was trying to make you jump.
I'll go ahead and follow Malara out.
Get back in!
When you two will behave like grown adults,
are.
honestly. I've seen better behaved kobolds.
Shit, water flicks some water, Oliver. Get back in.
Cheeky.
Your hair's wet now. You have to wash it.
Oh, boo friggin' who.
I said your hair's still wet, you have to wash it.
I'm just going to casually walk back up to Farron. And I'm going to shove him under the water. And then
Okay.
walk back away.
Strength check, please, Alf. Oh, wow.
Who
that's
is
just-
being immature out the film?
That's a 7.
7. He dodges, and as you go on, I need you to make a dex saving throw, please. Because you tried to
Christ.
push him in there, and now your weight is suddenly going the wrong way.
That's an 18.
18. Okay. Hand goes in the water a little bit, but apart from a splash in your face, you're fine. What you're reaching for?
Don't worry, I'm no interest in a chipolata. I'm just going to go ahead and walk away.
Why are you being a dick today, Farron?
I think I drank one beer. Oh.
What?
You have any weed? Halfling weed.
You're not ready for it.
It's just gonna be us. We may as well just kick back and get fucked.
No.
Fine.
I'm tempted to walk away now. Justin goes, he has somebody's hat.
I'm just going to go through and sit with Malara for a bit. Honestly, so much for a relaxing soak in the bubble bath there.
Yeah. Figured it would.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, I had a thought.
Sorry about that.
We should hit the bank as well before the auction. See if we have any savings here, or if they have access to our, well, for you two's banks in Arcadia.
Would our accounts not be locked?
Possibly.
I think we'd be frozen it just now because, you know, we're kind of wanted.
Can't you get around that?
What do you mean by
As far as
get
I'm-
around that?
As far as I'm aware, you guys are not actually wanted. Just
Yeah,
disavowed.
but there's still a chance that other departments may have frozen the accounts. But they said that to us.
Okay.
Before we set off.
Should take that money with you.
So if there's a chance that the assets could be frozen, then we're probably better saving that for later. Like, because we don't want to draw too much attention to ourselves when we're here.
Okay. Just sit back and just relax. Quietly. Leaving you free to walk around the room naked. Or in swimwear. Whichever you had preferred to do.
I mean, I assume that there's bathrobes.
That was a no. We had asked beforehand, or asked beforehand when we saw the bath.
Okay, well, I mean, in fairness, Alvarez at the point where it's a case of look if you want, she's no caring.
You're like, two things.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just sit with Malara and go. So, you okay after opening up to us about everything that's going on?
Yeah, I'll be okay. Are you okay?
Yeah. So I just want to make sure that we're all chill afterwards, because I know fine well half of us are a case of we're kind of cobbled together by circumstances. I know fine well most of us probably wouldn't initially choose to gravitate towards each other, but it doesn't mean that we don't care about each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, is your brother the only one in trouble, or... Because, cards on the table, we go through that much stuff that I'm kind of forgetful about details. Did you say that you've got a husband or a partner that also needs help as well?
No, he's murdered.
No. Pretty sure that you told me that before as well. My apologies. It's hard to keep track. I need to actually start diarizing everything.
That's why I keep a journal so I can memorize things. No, my brother was arrested because of my own doing.
I mean, to be fair, you know what that's like. But in my case, that was just a regular Sunday dinner.
I was just trying to get away from my family and all of it, and somehow I ended up wound up with 2 different cartels that I got entangled with. Not what I expected at all. Just the way the fate decided to drag my life through.
To be fair, if life went the way that we wanted it all the time, it wouldn't be as interesting.
That's
As much as you're getting kicked out of your Asmere society was very traumatic. If I went back and just continued living my life, I don't think it'd be as good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd still be married to I'd still be married to a useless husband. I'd still be striving for my mother's approval.
Yeah.
And I would be doing a job that, while I definitely enjoyed at the time, wouldn't be as fulfilling.
No, it wouldn't be. I just couldn't sit on idle hands anymore.
And say, you gotta do what's best for you, and sometimes the circumstances make that easier or harder. For a minute I thought that you'd made yourself flaming Mo there.
I was going to say, warm apple cinnamon. Time to keep my hands warm. People I should just make a cuppa, but I'll take it long.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about like telling Mantra like about the letter that you got. I mean, she's no stranger. Like people try to kill her anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody tried to kill her about 5 times in the 1 week one time when we were in this random little town. So, as long as I've like she can't take care of herself.
Yeah.
I think I have sent a message to my unseen servant, but I'll only explain what you might see if you're observant.
I mean, to be fair, I've got a passive perception of 35, so hit me with it.
A door to where Mantra's sleeping opens up, and just stays open for a wee bit. And then later out comes a book, and the door closes behind the book. And the book goes towards the bath.
I think somebody's enjoying their soak time now.
Yeah. It's about time that she does, though. Normally she just kind of avoids it, but I've noticed.
You mean being a bit more thingy about water?
Well, yeah. Water. Taking time to herself, relaxing.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we all need time to ourselves to relax, and yeah, like, things have been a lot lately.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's good that everybody is getting a bit of chill time now. Like, granted, would have enjoyed a bit of a longer soak in the tub, but you know what, if we need to tag in and tag out to avoid us all, like, acting the fool, then that's fine.
Yeah. There's always later.
Yeah, exactly. No rush at all. We still got a couple of days to enjoy this place before the auction.
As long as we stay low. Luckily, Everos is out of the area for now. But there's still his lackeys.
I mean, in fairness, is it going to be that much more difficult than half of the things we've already done so far?
No.
Well, there we go then. Nothing to stress about. I mean, you show me something worse than like the friggin' wasp nest that we walk into, and that's the day that I'll panic.
They kept Farah in a tube for many, many centuries. That accidentally got broken to release him.
I don't know why.
Okay, I'll admit, that is very much a close second to the wasp nest situation. But you know what I mean, though? Like,
I know what you mean, yes.
We've endured a lot of hard, difficult things, and we've came out the other side of it as still in one piece.
It's just hard for me to relax knowing that my brother is so close yet so far away, and if I screw up any little bit to show that I am not still observing, that something could happen to him.
So there's an analogy that I got taught years and years ago. You can't pour from an empty cup. Maybe condensation on the cup, but that won't like help either of you if you give that up. Looking after yourself is still important, mentally as well as physically. And I get what you mean about being really close to a target and not wanting to stray your focus, but it's not that you're completely getting distracted or stopping entirely, going, close enough, I'm done. It's taking the mental break in order to make sure that when it comes to crunch time, you're rested, you're sharp, and your focus is up.
Yeah. That's good advice.
I mean, people can't go 100 miles an hour all the time. Heck, even Toto, when he's on the hunt, will stop for a moment, think about his options, and then go in for the attack. You've seen how useless he is when he doesn't do that.
It's like, do I have to chew or can I eat him? That's the decision he's making.
More like, analyze the situation, pick out a weak spot, and then strike at an opportune moment.
Mm-hmm.
About the tree bit.
That's the difference of him between getting him a hunk of leg or biting into thin air.
It does feel good to finally have it out in the open now instead of hiding it.
So, if you continued hiding it, I think that would have made the situation a lot worse. What happens in the shadows eventually comes to light. And how it comes to light is completely your choice. If you do it voluntarily, things turn out okay a lot faster. If it has to be dragged into the light, then it calls into question why I was hidden for so long. And what are you laughing at?
A bit of loose hair fell off my face. It was on my thumb, and it landed in the flame. It I'm doing that. To keep the flame warm.
It's like
It went like a fuse, quick.
Were you never taught not to play with fire when you were a child?
I'm not playing fire, I'm using it to keep warm.
Still, stop fanning a bit with it.
Goodness. I'll try not to shed on it. You're the one talking about shedding.
Hmm?
I still find your hair here.
Never criticised your shedding. I was just saying to stop fanning a bit with the back of the candle.
Oh, no, I'm still going to complain. I still find your hair here. I'm talking about your purple hair, not your blue hair.
We've established you're never more than 5 feet away from Alora hair. There'll be some over there in that house, I know. Honestly, yeah. I guarantee you, it'll be between the couch cushions or something. I've never even been in your house and I know fine well there's some there.
No, you've been in Liv's house.
Talking about Callie?
Yeah, I was going to say, Callie, look out.
Exactly. If there's a blue hair anywhere in your house, it'll be me. I'm not even anywhere near you, but it just carries off in the wind. Like seeds.
If I visit, and this time you find something, you know why.
My husband had blue hair at one point, so yeah, there's gonna be blue hair somewhere.
Blue British hair.
Hello, doggo.
He's like, the kids won't stop picking me up, huh?
Yeah, my point is, though, you need to open up about things, then just, open up. I mean, I know fine well, once talk, I don't really talk about much, but doesn't mean to say that, just because I don't talk about things much doesn't mean that I won't listen.
Yeah. Never really opened up to anyone anyway.
Yeah.
Nothing personal against you guys, it's just something I haven't done.
Yeah, I'd say, we all get that. I'd say most of us keep everything under lock and key as well. It's just kind of all our natures.
I picked up on it as much.
Besides, half my stories end up with me being an absolute idiot, so of course I'm not going to open up about that.
I find your stories fun.
Yeah, they're definitely fun in hindsight. The time, however, teeny bit embarrassing. Still makes for a colourful life, I suppose, though.
Yeah, it does.
Right, you want to try again in the tub again?
I suppose. Wait, hold on. Wait, she takes the wine bottle with her.
Good call.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, if Mantra's in there reading, they can't be doing much splashing about. Must have calmed down by now.
Yeah.
We roll
Just go ahead and walk back in.
Do we roll initiative or?
I know I'm hearing the bottles. I'm like,
Whack.
So, have we all calmed down in the splash zone now?
What?
we were hardly splashing.
We were hardly doing anything before.
Has he had more of his ale?
You two were never coping on the boat.
See, you say that. I've been on a boat that exploded.
See? Can't cope.
I never said I exploded it. I enjoyed the boat. Just going to slip back into the water. Mantra, you, however, though, you were sick as anything on that boat.
Not when I was swimming.
Oh yeah, I remember, like, we put you in a wee, like, your rubber dinghy, like, you're dragging behind it. And still, when you're on the ship, I've never seen a, like, your more sickly shade of green.
No reaction. On the page. But my mage hand is doing it, so I'm just sort of sitting back, relaxed, while the book's floating above me.
I'm going ahead and just sink in, let my shoulders go beyond the water. Ah, this is nice.
Well, I will call him in as well.
You guys ever considered what you want to do when we retire from all this stuff?
Go back to digging? Sure, we'll find some.
Well, I
some
started a
water.
nursery.
You think that you'll settle down again, Mantra?
Well, I had already started a business plan when we opened the orphanage. Ideally, I'd be going back with Silvio if I can somehow track her down. And then that sounds like a good way of relaxing.
Yeah.
Also doing
Sure.
good. Out with the law.
Done with your shadow of the unknown stuff.
Well, I was kind of done with it when I tried to say to Demiantis that I was out when I got married. But I guess things have changed.
Well, we're bound to find some really cool ruins on the way, or do we? I mean, can you imagine trying to excavate and look through the vaults of Koloff and consult you guys went to and all the other places? There's loads of ancient cities that need to be explored. I'll definitely be looking to do that.
I want to explore some more. Settle down in a different area.
Don't recommend Dosh.
Matt, was that your whole ambition after you've saved your brother?
They're not going to want me back. There's no point of going back after that.
I mean, just settling somewhere in a different area.
Well, I'd like to explore more. To find out what I actually want instead of what they had set up for me.
Yeah,
Well,
that's a very
second
important
path.
step.
Still a dodgy way to make a request, isn't it? Or you want to do something that was probably not probable. In order to hope that they stand up to their side of the contract.
You think doing the work that we do, we'll be able to find a way to deal with those undead? I don't think anybody will be able to settle until they're dealt with.
Yeah, I think the main ones raising the undead would probably be best way of starting. Because if they can't raise any more undead, then it'll be easier to purge it.
Yeah.
Problem is that the largest army, probably 20 times bigger than any other army in this world, it stands with them. Can you fight that?
Dragons?
Even then, we struggled. We saw a small fraction of our legions from cities back in Koloff twice. Remember that time we were heading towards the vault itself when we got in the city?
Yes.
That was scary. Mind you, being chased by a dragon underground, sorry, Dragolich, I didn't know what I preferred. A million zombies or one Dragolich.
Well, the zombies are less dangerous.
I think I've run out of spells before the time I could kill them all.
You have to build up your stamina.
Because it's time to shoot. The more too many fights to shoot. You know how many enemies can you kill in one, well, in a few seconds?
Efficiency is not always the best approach. I mean, we killed a insane amount. Oh wait, no, that wasn't zombies. That was it cultists? So it was when we blew up all of the barrels in that Dragon's Lair.
Gangs, thieves, probably dark thief.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I'm saying that's a bit fair. Oh, I have no idea what happened about this. Tell me about this.
Oh, it was
dark.
We saw some ships and they were smuggling these barrels. I think they had dark powder in them, and we had a massive stack of them in a cave where we were doing the acts. We knew the person ruling this was likely to be a dragon, and I think we used it when the dragon came back into their lair. We blew it all up at once.
Nice.
It was an immense explosion.
Oh, I bet it was loud.
And we could not hear for a while afterwards.
I'm not surprised.
And they heard it in the next town over.
Blur. History check.
Got it? No. Ignore that. That is a 12.
You do vaguely remember talks of a very loud band that came out of the about 6 months ago.
Was that about 6 months ago?
Yeah.
That was you.
Where was it?
It was it
It was on Mercador.
not like the coves just south of Mercador?
Yeah, Mercador Island, in Ruma.
Yeah, I was saying the coves just south of Mercador. Like just to the south of Mercador.
Ah, that explains it.
Pay the mileage.
Oh, how did you hear of it?
Remember that?
We heard it off of the coast, in the area that we were living in.
Oh, wait, where was that?
Dawnstar. It might have been in Mercador at the time, or was I here in Austral? I don't remember.
Alright. Yeah, it was loud. And we did a lot of damage to a dragon, but still had to continue the fight.
Took that much damage, and yet still had to fight it.
Yep. But I mean, the worst part of it was after we defeated that dragon, it was teleported away by a spell and then resurrected as a lich. Or as an undead dragon. Which we had to fight again.
I remember this. Yeah, I remember this now. Cool.
Who remembers what?
I remember. It was what when you told me about him. It was that. You blew up his kid. I remember now. Yeah, I remember. You told me about this before. Well.
But yeah, it's partly how, as a group, we kind of started to earn a name for ourselves when stories like that went out.
I'd imagine so.
Also why it's sometimes fun to play a song when you're at a tavern while travelling.
Oh, do you have bard friends?
I can play.
You can play? What do you play?
I've played my harp around you a few times.
Oh, yeah. Is there other instruments or just the harp that you just recently purchased?
I have flutes. And sometimes you can just sing.
Nice.
But the weird thing is I don't know any standard D&D songs. But I'd be tempted to go mantra or go and sing a standard sort of shanty that everyone
You can
knows.
sing any song you want. Just keep it less than, we'll say, 18 seconds.
No, I don't have any in my head right now.
Simba's going to play Bard next campaign.
I don't sing.
Play Wonderwall.
Is it bad that I don't even remember that off the top of my head?
A bit of paper flies through the window, circles back and forth, and then just smacks back Alpha on the face.
Who left that window open?
In your Discord pirate chat.
I thought we were done with pranks in the bath. Who was it?
There's a little bit of paper. It's trash.
I don't know any of my specs.
Well, I was going to close the window.
Yes, please do. There's a draft in here.
Oh, you don't need to get up. I can mage hand it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Oh wait, actually, I put my book down first. Alright, hold the book myself.
Make sure.
And then my mage hand goes and does it.
Your mitts are wet. Put it down on the table first, you monster. Don't get the pages wet.
Oh my goodness, actually, I think I have mage hand. Hold on. I got mage hand myself. I'll do it.
Let's try it.
I'll do it.
I mean, that's my hands are holding it. I'm like prestidigitation.
Okay, so you guys want the good news or the bad news?
I created that document 2 years ago.
Doesn't answer my question, so...
News?
Bad.
Bad news. You guys want the good news or the bad news first?
Surprise me, it's more fun that way.
Right, okay, well, the good news is I think some of our old friends are in town.
Oh, I had meant you just say, I think some old friends are in town, then we decide if that's good or bad news. But
well,
yes.
When I say specifically like your friends, I mean Echo, Nile, Thea, Silithanos, and Tetsu.
Silithanos?
Yeah. You remember him from way, way back.
You mean it was undead?
He was just attacking us.
He attacked you like yesterday.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
But
he was attacking us yesterday.
But you know what I mean. Everybody else wasn't attacking us. I don't remember Thea going after us with her sweet rolls.
Also, Thea's on a mission that I saw in a vision.
Well, that leads me on to the bad news. There's a bounty on everybody's heads, including us. Though, surprisingly, not Farron's on this document. Oh, here, do you want to laugh actually? Thea's on this for heresy, spreading anti-convent propaganda, and theft of sacred manuscripts. So, I don't know what she's been doing in her religious teachings, but I think she's taken a massive detour.
What am I on it for?
Let's see now. Postery? I have no idea what the hell that is. Betrayal of Covenant secrets? I have no idea what Covenant secrets you have, but I don't think that there's anything major. And conspiring with forbidden powers. Okay, this is how I know it's bullshit. I'm on sacred grounds and conspiracy against the Baal convent.
Just say that again.
I don't know that this is bullshit. I'm on here for blasphemy, defilement of sacred grounds, and conspiracy against the Bali convent.
What was the first one I was on for?
What?
The first one that you're on there is for I can't pronounce it properly, so I'm just going to message you with it.
Apostasy.
And yeah, that.
And was that conspiring against the Bali Covenant?
No, yours is conspiring with forbidden power.
No, for yours.
Oh yeah, that's
Forbidden
powers. Yep.
Well, yeah, like we took out. Oh.
You said I'm not on there. What
yeah,
about
but blasphemy though.
What about Malara? Is she on it?
No, actually, you two aren't on this.
Huh. It looks old.
Oh, here, have you read Van Zan's ones? Corruption of ritual sites. It's we gotta be careful because we're wanted dead or alive and there's a bounty on our heads.
The Covenant's dead, isn't it? We kind of vanquished it all when we saved your ass.
I mean, considering that this just floated through the window.
It looks old. You smell like pee.
Oh, I've been touching it with my hands and oh my god, it was on my face. I'm just going to scrub my face really, really hard with the water and the soap.
Prestidigitation. Also, suddenly you're briefly dry and then you get splashed by all the water again.
Thank you, I needed that.
Precipitation on the sheet to take away the smell. It looks old.
I mean, it probably is really, really badly out of date, but, oh, wait a minute. Pardon. Yep, it's definitely out of date. It's got my old surname on it. So yeah,
It's
probably
also-
nothing to worry about.
You said Niles.
Why was...
Hmm? So yeah, you're right enough. Probably nothing to worry about, but I wonder how the heck that got in here, though.
It also worries me the fact that it came in here when we were disguised as someone else and used different names.
Oh, I dropped my disguise.
Well, yeah, you did.
Because we heard of a few different wanted posters and things like that.
I mean, the guy did say
But
that there
a
was
lot of
a
them don't apply.
massive... Yeah. I mean, the guy that we met when we first arrived here, like, did say that there are a lot of warrants out for all of our heads, so...
Mm-hmm.
Well,
This is probably
I
just
don't
blown off a
think-
bulletin board or something.
I don't think that's going to really stand here because it's the Covenant. I don't think they're liked anywhere, and also it says it has your old name and it has half of most of your old friends. I bet it must be something very old.
Also,
Right,
why is the
but-
bounty so low?
Yeah, true enough, actually. Yours is only 12,000 gold pieces. That's a steal for you.
How much are you worth?
Bullshit! I'm only worth 600. Sorry. It's 6,000. Yeah, honestly, I'm priceless, I'll have you know.
Apparently, Mantra's worth twice you.
I
I mean, it's
refuse
still
to
pocket
accept that.
change.
Well, at least I'm worth more than Thea and Niall. And Echo. So, I'll take a small condolence in that. But still, I refuse to accept that.
Read through it, tell us about it.
Hmm?
Read it.
Passing it around to the group.
Have you got it?
Yeah, I've just put it in the thing with.
The individuals listed below are accused of crimes against the sanctity of the Bali Covenant. These offenders have transgressed sacred laws, and their apprehension is mandated for judgment under Bali justice. Alpha Nidra, 6,000 gold pieces, blasphemy, defilement of sacred grounds, and conspiracy against the Bali Covenant. Banzan, 10,000 charges, heretical practices, defiance of Bali doctrine, and corruption of ritual sites. Tetsu Sendu, 8,000, theft of Bali relics, disruption of sacred ceremonies.
Mantra chuckles.
What?
Mantra chuckles. Just that Tetsu's bit bounty as it's been read out.
Gotta say,
You do know that somebody's got a higher bounty than you on this document, Mantra.
Secret offense.
Yeah, that's fair.
12,000, apostasy, betrayal of covenant secrets and conspiring with hidden powers. Denial 5000, Sacrilege, Poaching of Ritual Components, Desecration of Covenant Symbols. Fear, Heresy, Spreading Anti-Covenant Propaganda, and Theft of Sacred Manuscripts. EQ, 5,500, Ritual Perversion, Conspiring Eldritch Entities, Transpassing on Forbidden Sanctums, and Salvonus, Forbidden you know what? That one does stand. He is Brazen Dead.
Yeah, so 15,000 for him is pretty fair when he's doing Forbidden Necromancy, Raising the Dead without covenant consent, and Siphoning Souls.
Apparently you wanted Dead or Alive. Can I take you two in so I can get 18 grand?
Absolutely not.
Okay. He just nods mischievously with the lower.
I see you nodding, and no.
I'm swiping to the next page of my book.
Yeah. Honestly, I think this is just blown off some old bulletin board somewhere.
Probably.
It is a little bit on the coincidental side.
Right. Why would it come through our window?
Oh well. It's not like
I mean,
we're not going to be able to deal with whatever comes our way.
Not to mention as well, this is hardly the first time that we've had a bounty on our heads, and it's never came to anything life and death.
Aren't they already dead? They've been dead for the covenant's been dead for about a month.
Oh, there you go then.
We killed them.
Oh.
Well, I should say you killed them.
Yeah, you did nothing since your Crystal was chilling out.
I got to relax, I guess. Well, not really.
What time is it now? Like, in-game, I mean. Not you.
Late-ish.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead, get myself dried off, and head to bed.
I'm gonna go read my book once I get out of here. Do we want to go shopping tomorrow to, freshen up?
Yes, I need new clothes.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I could repair this, but it's not really the get-up I want. I'm gonna... Yeah, we should go clothes shopping.
Yep. I mean, I could do with a couple of more casual outfits and cards on the table. If this whole bubbly bath situation is going to be a regular occurrence, I'm all for it. But I would at least like a bathrobe. So yeah, we're going to live in this thing every evening. But still, I would like a bathrobe for after I come out. Just because, you know what it's like when you come out of a nice warm bubbly bath. The air feels cold afterwards.
Not if you're prestidigitation.
I know, but still, at the same time, though, it's just nice to be in a nice bathrobe. Makes you feel all cozy.
Please don't set yourself on fire.
What?
You move your hair right over the flame.
I'm being careful.
You're also being quiet compared to normal.
I'm letting you guys talk. I'm trying to do as little as possible as Farron.
Oh no, just when you're actually talking, you're being quiet, volume-wise. Like, volume-wise, you're quieter than usual. Yeah, I think Mantra just keeps reading along, and every now and then you'll see water's turning on and off just to keep it at the right temperature.
I'm gonna head to bed then. Night, everybody.
Night.
See you in the morning.
Mind not saying that tub too long, usually all come out like little prunes.
He already looks at his fingers and we're already wrinkling up.
Yes, Mom.
I actually look forward to seeing you get out here and, well,
What, me?
yeah.
I'm probably super skinny right now because if I was all like soaked and saturated.
Yep.
Like when you see a dog that's wet or a cat that's wet, it's just like, how are you so skinny?
Well, I'm pretty sure if you go out before me, I'd be like, right, double helping for her for dinner tomorrow.
Clearly left the best picture in the lab.
Go for that.
You look at his right eye.
I don't see an image.
Oh, I put that in the wrong channel. I put it into.
Aye, you put in my thing, mate.
I'll get it. There you go. Just look at the right eye though. Look carefully.
Yep.
That's perfect.
For our audience, this is for you.
Yeah, I was about to copy the link into the chat.
Mm-hmm.
The MP4. Anybody else want to do anything before you will head to bed to try and recover your strength?
Other than just reading a bit more of my book, I don't know how many hours I squeeze in.
Baron will also take part in this reading as well.
What's that? Oh,
Baron's got his own tome of leadership and influence, so he can get to work on that as well.
I'm trying to remember if I had the book in this character or the other character.
We'll say it's about maybe just 10 o'clock at night.
and how many hours would Mantra have been able to squeeze in?
This evening, passively reading, maybe about 2 hours. But if you want to go longer, you can.
Well, it puts her at 2.5 hours.
Well, Baron is just about. Well, what time would you everybody like to get up at?
I think the more
Oh,
accurate
early.
question is, what time does breakfast begin at?
8. We can go, I guess. Baron is probably about 6 hours of his book.
Well, Theron and I only need 4 hours of rest anyway for a full rest. I'll probably just say a prayer to Sin, and I'll let Sin know that I've gotten the staff.
Do you wish to commute?
You know what? I don't think I've ever done that before, and why the heck not?
It's based on our ring, and it'll be like 9th level or something.
Yeah. Oh, it's 5th level.
Oh, 5th level.
Mm-hmm.
Commune,
Yeah.
this version of Commune you can use with
One
Maestro,
minute.
but you can
yes,
probably
the
switch to
item.
your own Commune as well, right? To speak to Sin if you want to switch off your, we'll call it your raid spells into your I'm just chilling in the city talents. It's up to you.
Yeah. Sure, we'll use one charge and use Commune.
Commune is 5. So that Commune will only give you access to Maestro, not Sin.
Oh. I think I'll have to sleep then to get the Commune spell.
Commune spell itself is 1 minute ritual. You can get it when you jump into ritual cast.
Hmm. For some reason, I do not have it on Through the Ring.
Alv, anything else you want to do before you fall asleep? I know you're being yourself on your own at the moment.
Nah, I'm just going to make myself comfy and settle in for the night. Because across on the table, I'm at the end of my battery of like your IRL. So.
I thought we were waking up.
Baron knocks on your door, Alvar.
Morning already?
No. Just going to read my book in a bit, but
Yeah, come in.
no, I'm here at the door. It's probably been a while since you've been without him. My illusion's total into the bed. Good night.
Aww.
Thanks, bud.
I'll say the my illusion itself is non-interactable. It's so quiet.
It only lasts about a minute.
It may give you a peace of mind. Gives you adventures of falling asleep.
Hope the niece is looking after you okay, bud.
So Baron goes to read his book for 6 hours and gets his rest. Mantra doing anything else before she calls in?
Nah, just reading a wee bit of a book and then heading to sleep.
We all take a long rest, and Malara, you may spend some time preparing your spells.
Okay, thank you.
Those who were asleep still are woken up by a knock at the door. Oh, 8 o'clock.
I guess that's
call.
breakfast.
Anybody go to answer the door?
Yeah, I'll go. I'll grab something to cover my modesty with. Like just a quick top or something, throw it over.
You open the door. You see a person there with some books. He hands it to you, says, "Please take your order. We'll be back in about 15 minutes to take your order. Just for your breakfast." Morning.
Morning. I have a look at it, and who's still asleep? I want to see who gravitates towards this room in the next minute or so when I quickly reads. And whoever doesn't, man, shall be slightly tempted to pull a prank of ordering something on their behalf.
Yeah, well, that is the menu there if you're interested in any orders. And the breakfast is free.
I'll go ahead and get up. What was that at the door?
Oh, breakfast menu. And I
Yes.
throw one towards you,
Smashing.
like frisbee it.
What?
Hey, see if Farron or will Lara sleep in? I think we should order something on their behalf that we might not like.
Well, we probably would have been the first ones up.
They're just sitting there and they just look over the shoulder, meditating, going, "What?"
I say I don't think that's a wise idea. Oh, I am tempted by the Traveller's Feast. I don't know whether I get that or
Yes. I was tempted to have like the croissants, the sweet rolls, and then the Traveller's Feast. I feel like 3 courses is a little bit overkill for breakfast.
2
though.
courses.
Well, 2 courses.
I mean,
Yes, 2 courses and
in fairness, though, that'll set us up for the whole
Don't say
day.
courses, because I'm going to end up buying myself McDonald's breakfast tomorrow because of this talk of breakfast. And
Yeah, what's that?
I'm going to buy myself McDonald's breakfast tomorrow if this keeps up. Kelly, do they do bagels for breakfast in McDonald's?
Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. Like,
I miss
they
my
just got it
bagels.
back.
I miss my sausage and
Yeah.
egg and cheese bagels. Are amazing. Or what was it like? Every time after workout, we'd grab our bagels.
I mean, to be fair, they were good, and I really don't understand why they got rid of them.
So good. So good. There's been
Side
petitions
question
after
for the party.
petitions.
What was... did we know Madame Solara?
It's the owner of the establishment.
Did we have any business for them? Or business with them?
I don't think you've had any prior dealings, no.
Okay. But yes, Mantra will place her... Oh, do we want to eat downstairs or up here? We've not been downstairs yet.
We haven't, have we?
In the main hall. Maybe worth going.
Yeah, could go down to the main hall.
Yeah.
Do we wait for the person to come back?
What are you guys going to wear going down? Are you just wear your tattered clothes, or...?
I still had some nice clothes, but I guess a dress is not really good for morning wear. Oh, we don't really want to go down on night wear, do we?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that most establishments frown upon that. Maybe best eating in the room then.
There you get some clothes.
I mean, I'm still good for going down. Like, I've got disguise self. I've got equipment I can wear. No, I wouldn't be naked under it. I would just put on my armor. It's what I normally wear. It's not as if we're unsightly in our armor. Then again,
Orange
mine's
is
really
your
more
clothes
tight
and just
fitting
your
in.
armor. Okay. It's more than just clothes when it comes to your armor.
I mean, I've got my common clothes as well. I had all my stuff packed, so I'm good. A shame you didn't have the foresight to put all your things in one bag.
I thought we'd have time to push that, but that's fair.
No, Farron did. Farron put everything in the hat.
You did. I kind of gave away my clothes on the journey to a bunch of people. Not that I realized it.
We all definitely could have held on to more stuff.
Well, if you guys want, we can go to the shops and get some clothes before our meeting this evening at the Patent
Meeting
Mills.
this evening?
Yeah, maybe we got our dinner with
Yeah,
Matters
the dinner.
about what we can bring to the auction.
Oh, I thought that was in a week.
The auction's this
The
weekend.
auction's in a week.
No, it's this weekend. It's like in 5 days.
Yeah, 5 days.
Day is the 6th of Laffa Day, and the auction's on the 10th Hack Day. This is it. If you guys want, we can go get some clothes for traveling, fine clothes. I think we've got enough room in our storages that we could probably carry all this stuff with us now.
Yeah.
Should we not
Yeah.
get like our own transport? 'Cause you've got your dogs, don't you? Use hounds.
I mean, they, I don't think they made it, did they? I mean, I do technically have more than one of the pockets of jackets and coats of useful things. I think there's another cart, and there's
Well, here's the thing.
hounds.
When I did my expeditions, I had a whole group of people travel, carrying my luggage, offer security at night, etc. And me and my close comrades were the ones who did all, fine work. Should we not consider having people that can carry some of our long-term haul with us from city to city? They can travel behind us.
I think the problem with that though is like paying them danger money and the possibility of them getting robbed.
No offense, but the small amount of time that I've been with you guys, every single time that we brought on a person or an animal, they ended up dying in some fashion within moments of getting them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, think about it, remember what happened when we got horses?
Yeah.
Didn't really have
Or
anyone
biscuit.
to care for those. We just took the horses and eventually died or ran away or something.
They were in a stable and set
They died in a
ablaze
stable.
alive.
Yeah, right. Remember, we were under a dangerous predicament then, but now we're not. We're not
Aren't
really
we
in
always
danger, are we?
though?
We are always in a dangerous predicament. We're in a dangerous predicament to butter and toast.
I feel for
We're a
the first time in
liability.
a while, we're safe.
I don't think so. You want to hire somebody to carry your stuff, then that's your prerogative, but I'm thinking no. I've just made them a target by proxy.
Oh, that's fine. Usually it costs about a couple of gold a day for about maybe 10 or 20 people. There's a lot of refugees that will probably be looking for some work that are probably quite good. I mean, it'd be nice to have somebody who can cook a homemade meal for us whenever we're out and about, build up a camp for us, maintain a nearby camp while we go into ruins or into a town or something. But
Potentially, but then it also involves finding someone that we can trust.
Mm-hmm.
people
That's
do it,
true.
no questions asked. I mean, the perfect city for that. As there's a lot of people probably looking for work after Belch. People might know
We
you
tend
from
to say a
the-
lot of things that could get us incriminated, though.
I'm sure the people here that may owe you a favour for providing refuge at your tavern. Mantra.
I mean, I'm hoping to meet up with one person that sometimes frequents my tavern.
Maybe something we can do after we go shopping.
But, yes, I did mention where we are. in a gutter spire.
Yeah, you were talking about wanting to go to Gutterspire for someone that you knew.
Yes.
Are you going to go there by yourself?
So,
This is not quite a good place. You have company.
well, I was trying to debate that because I was thinking if I was to go there myself, I'd probably be a bit more inconspicuous and draw less attention because that would be the aim. I don't know how bad it is though. I've heard stories.
It's bad.
Like, especially if I'm walking in with lots of magical items. The only way I'd be able to do that is to look like one of the clients of one of the larger groups. In which case, to have a couple of people following me pretending to be bodyguards.
Well, there's another thing to consider. We don't have to carry everything with us. We have base operations for successful level speed.
Yeah. I could walk in with nothing magical at all, and people would probably not pay much attention.
Not about these big bags that we carry on our back. Because we carry them all the time, and even sometimes when we're fighting. Unless you throw them on the floor.
Don't have that big a backpack, I don't think.
Well, you all have big backpacks you've been carrying around everywhere. With your bedroll and your tents inside and everything else. Which
Oh no, I put
choose
most of
as
my
your
stuff in
starting
bags of
location.
holding. So that it wasn't bulky.
If we're
Because
in
Banter
person,
doesn't
by
like the
the way,
bulkiness.
everybody would get little playing cards as your items, right? And I would have you guys have a folder for every storage container you carry or have on your back. And I would say, okay, you guys fight. You put the bags down on one side, yeah, like that. Put your bags down on this side, and that's what you leave behind if you guys flee. Because everything in that folder, all the cards, would be discarded. That's how I would have the tabletop.
Or you have bags of holding tied to your belt.
Alright, call me Sax.
Because, I mean, technically Mantra's got 2 bags of holding just now.
What time is it right now?
About 8.
Oh,
No.
so we probably should get. Yeah.
Still dark.
So we'll get breakfast, then we'll go shopping for the clothes, and then we'll talk about going to Gutterspire for you
I
without you
hate
being
Night Owl.
followed.
You hate
I
what?
do hate Night Owl.
Night Owl.
The
Oh,
month that's
winter.
called Night Owl. Yeah, it's the month that's fully in darkness.
Yeah, but it's not as if it's harder to tell the time.
Some a big keen mind that may annoy you, Mantra, Liv, Tinder, all the names. So, keen mind. Passage of time. Bring this up. Let's open. So remember how it's read, how it's worded. You can only tell how many hours there are left between the next sunrise and the next sunset. Since neither of those
That would
happen,
still, if I know how many days it is, then I can still work out how many hours.
no, not quite. It's very hard.
Yes,
to track
I could
how
say
many
it's
days.
about. I could say it's about 7.
One thing you guys could really do is just go buy some
10,000,
stopwatches.
A couple of 100 hours until sunrise. You know.
I was gonna say though, one thing you can do is always go buy pocket. Wind up pouches.
That would probably be a good investment.
I still argue Mantra would know the time herself.
Her internal clock is always active.
Because I don't need to see the sun to know, so even if there's an eclipse, it's still sunrise.
Keen mind.
Because keen mind works if you're underground. And you can't actually see the sky. So as a result, I would argue I still know the time. The only way to break it is to get rid of the sun. Like the actual forces of the sun.
Anyway. Pocket watch is the best way to get bored.
So yeah, but decided we're just having it in a room then.
Are you ready to order yet?
I suppose we're just gonna run the room
Yeah.
for now.
Yeah.
Or if you hadn't said, I was still going to say main hall. Yes, I believe we are.
Orders his food. What do you guys decide to order?
Malara will say she'll have the oatmeal with spiced nuts and berries and the herbal tea.
What about you? Okay, Mantra is wanting 2 meals.
Wait, what?
So the hearty breakfast plates are not free and they're in addition to the...
Oh. I didn't know that. Then I would have it instead of the top ones because... There you go.
Alf, what are you thinking of having?
Cards on the table. I am going to go ahead and have the Traveller's Feast. Eggs sunny side up.
So that there will be 2 gold, but do you want anything from the free selection as part of your stay?
No, I'm happy to pay the upskill, or rather the upcharge.
Okay. 2 gold.
And chilled milk.
Thank you. Would anybody like to take the free part of her food? Is maybe a cheese or fruit platter to share between you?
Sure.
Thank you. Walks away with the coin in a little pouch. He disappears. Well, I'm going to read my book for a bit until breakfast arrives. Hey, Mantra, how many chapters did you get through? I got...
Waiting.
I'm nearly a quarter way through.
That reminds me, actually, I need to pick up a book or something while we're out and about.
I am gonna roll a d8 as I put my hand in a bag. Break stuff.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh no.
That is a 2.
Do not kill my badger.
I pull out a giant rat.
Yep. Question. What is this
Uh-huh.
for?
company.
Famous bag of tricks. Nope,
Okay.
no badger today.
No badger today, just giant rat. Perfect for the cheese and the fruit.
Okie dokie.
Just be glad she didn't pull out a brown bear.
Right
Or
in the middle of the
lion.
hotel room.
Or a baboon.
No, Silvio, you can't attack this one.
This thing
This rat's a
is
friend, I
huge.
think.
This thing's bigger than Sylvia.
And?
It's about that wide and about probably about this long. It's the same size as it.
Silvio's part god.
It's the same size, effectively, as a staffy. It's at very
Nice.
lower to the ground.
But yeah,
Like-
Silvio's part Lyra, so at least
Right
Winter
now,
doesn't
she's
know that.
sitting on top of something that she should be standing on. She's looking at the rat.
Probably doing an illusion or something.
She illusions a giant mouse trap. She's judging.
Did you touch the candle?
No, not quite. I put my hand on top of it for about 5 seconds. Let's see if I can hold it longer. I think it's okay. It's not, but hand's okay.
I realised Silvio's cast of Made of Illusion is using the spellcaster's DC, like my DC.
Mm-hmm.
My illusions are
Sylvia
quite
casts
high.
rat poison. Can.
What?
Well, some time passes as Mr. Switchfield is able to pull off another half an hour from his book, and the food arrives. As he comes in, carrying 5 plates, and the 2 people come with 2 trays. One of them has all your drinks, and the other one has 5 plates on them, which are all dotted on the table. It says, would there be anything else we can help you with today? Do you have any laundry or any other services one should provide?
I think we're fine.
Right, enjoy your meal. Dinner at 6. Good night.
Thank you.
He picks up his elven honey and butter spread. So, do we have an idea which shop we're gonna go to? I don't actually remember any shops that. Valaris, are any shops that sell clothes?
I'm trying to recall if there's any shops that sell clothes. Mainly, I just disguise myself most of the time, so I didn't really stop and shop for things like that. I mean, we can check the bazaar, maybe.
Maybe we should have asked those people if they know any good stores that sell clothes.
Yeah.
Or
Do you
just
want to
go
try to
for
use the...
wonders.
Hmm?
Like, you could just go for a wander. I'm sure you'll stumble across a couple of closed shops so long as you don't go into the dangerous areas. Like, I don't think you want to go into a random shop uninvited in some parts of town.
Well, I'm sure Farron is far aware of what areas not to enter.
So you'll take a small bit of time. Alvar taking substantially longer than others. Managed to finish your meals, and you put together most intact clothes with a bit of mending to try and make them a bit more presentable.
I'm wearing my veil of Mirage over my casual clothes. Not my formal wear.
So, you gonna head out?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's go.
if we're all ready.
Remember your long rest. Give yourself a recharge.
Yeah.
I saw
Roll your
spells, too.
dawn cooldowns as well. So recharge those roll cool. So, what district would you like to head out to first? You're in the Golden Exchange.
I mean, part of the reason for going here was because it was easier to get to an area I don't think we're ready to go to right now. It's like we stayed in the Golden Exchange because then we could kind of go through Sandspire Market to get to Undermarket.
Yeah,
No, we're in Sandspire Market just now, so
that's where we were headed.
That's
Yeah, Sandspire.
because didn't we stop in Sandspire?
Yeah, because we were checking out that spice market.
Yeah. So we are in Sandspire. So I mean, I was originally planning on going towards the Undermarket, but I don't think you're going to find the best of clothes there.
How ritzy is this auction? I know you have to pay to get in.
Well, you have to pay 5,000 gold to get in, so the general population wouldn't typically be able to afford that.
Right, so we want to stay at the higher end sections.
Especially if it's made known that we're attending, because then we would suddenly be a target in some areas.
Yeah.
But at the same
Back.
point,
Go ahead.
it would be good to get there.
So why don't we head back to the Golden Exchange? It's just right over there.
Yeah, we could walk through it. Where are we more likely to get closer? Would it not all be like in one area? What's this Vale Market I've heard of?
Well, they're spread out.
Yeah, maybe the bazaar's going to be overpriced.
Maybe. we could take a look through here too and see different stalls.
What would Milara know with her local knowledge?
That is a very good question.
DM.
She said herself she doesn't usually use
Mm.
the shops here.
But I could have been passing by, or maybe had run some errands for cereal.
General knowledge, you will know there's 4 shops worth mentioning: the Velvet and Chain of the Golden Exchange, the Woven Way in the Sun Shadow Market, Gilded Threads in the Platinum Promenade, and the Stitched Satyr in Copper.
I'll reveal all the information. That was too fast for me to write down.
Okay, wait, DMs.
Thank you. I still say the Sun Shadow Market, but
Yeah, might as well head towards it then.
yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and post this for you guys as well.
Second, I'm going to repaste this. A bit better. Table buildings, and that will be these ones here for clothing. Fast the summon. There you go.
Okay.
You get to
So you guys want to? Mm-hmm. We're gonna head to the Woven Way.
so to get
Is
to
everyone in agreement?
Yeah?
Okay. Sorry. Go
I
on.
mean, you know this place better than me.
Yep, lead the way.
So, as you guys progress through the Golden Exchange and head down to the Copper Crescent, and take a turn towards the passing many refugees into the Sun Shadow Market. You come across a couple of stores within the street itself. Just bring up the actual street list. So the Sun Shadow Market is the southernmost district of the trade haven. It's lively and chaotic harbor filled with temporary stalls and transient merchants and pockets of Dosian refugees. It's established to cater a wide audience, offering an affordable options for commerce and travellers while maintaining the bustling energy of a vibrant bazaar. You come across a generate its content, its wares, we'll call it. So, located in generally the heart of the Sun Shadow Market, it's an organised tailor shop, which seems to have a few people coming in and out of it. Built itself is constructed with sandstone walls, much to most of the architecture throughout Austria, especially in the upper upper city of Tradehaven itself, and the study door itself opens up with a beam supports of a canopy, providing a shade for customers who are browsing through the racks and garments, with several different stuff of like robes for silver for traveling throughout the desert itself. Many options of different traveling. You don't see any cold weather traveling items, but you do see some clothing for the road. You see some cloaks, boots, desert veil and head caps, and nomad garbs. You spot a human sitting by. Seems to be currently working away. It's stitching some work together. His fluid seems to be very fluid, and you can see Mantra, Alvar, everybody's good as except you can see his finger movement as he threads is quite good. What just cycling his hand, if he's doing about 2 loops of stitching a second. See him basically working away. He's noticed you, but he doesn't seem to be bothered by your presence.
Is there much clothing on display or anything?
It's mostly all traveling clothes in the store. Also, it's suitable for desert travel.
Maybe we're finding something. I'll have a peruse. See if there's anything that meets Mantra's taste.
Most of the colours are mostly white to brown, light brown colours that would normally reflect or shield from sunlight, or a sort of tan sand colour that seems to be helping more suited to camouflage itself to the sand of itself. You see some cloak, which seems to be holds a price tag of about 8 gold on it, and some boots with 6 gold pricing, some veil and head wraps, which seems to be quite good, quite breathable material, which is about 4 gold, and also a garb, a full outfit, including tunic, breeches, and wraps, and designs for both heat and insulation and airflow. I think this is a specialist in day-to-day travel and wear within a desert. Where Washington visible.
Shall we take a look somewhere else, or do you want to grab something quick here and then go?
We may as well pick something up because we have to travel around to the villages or whatever, or just be out when it gets quite warm. I guess this will be good. We've got room enough
I would
storage, don't we?
Yeah. I at least want to grab like a tunic and a wrap and a pair of pants from here. You said it was only like 2 gold a piece?
10 gold for the nomad's garb. The head wraps about 4 gold, boots is 6 gold, and 8 gold for clothes.
Okay.
There's probably some other modifications as well. Probably a request.
You mind send me over the purchase list because I need to tap out.
That's fine, we're almost done today anyway. I'll pop this in for now. Stop. Snap. There you go.
I will grab a random one that's off Malera's size and grab No Man's Garb and pass over 10 gold for it.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Is that all you're looking for? Do you wish to have some fitting, heat-resistant fabric weave, soundproofing enhancements, or shifting dye treatments of any kind, or is it just as is?
Unless you have like a wrap that's less breathable through, that might be able to protect from certain things.
Just for
Exploring dungeons.
Oh, okay. Would you want a helmet for that sort of thing? Something on your head?
No. I got armor.
Are you wearing your armor? Or is that at the
Yeah.
room? Cool. Can you see that? Is this to go over
Yeah.
or under the armor?
Under.
Under. Okay. Do you want something that's breathable, or something that resists heat, or maybe something to help repel sand and wind?
We'll go with repelling sand at the moment.
So, in order to make that those amendments, I'll need to get access to some we'll call rare materials that will cost 25 gold.
25 gold?
On top of the usual price.
How long does it take?
Well, I'll probably have, if orders are being kept on top of, you'll probably have this ready in 2 days. Do you want this per item, or is it just a head wrap you want updated?
Just the head wrap.
That's right. So
Just the head wrap.
soundproofing head wrap, or would you prefer veil?
Veil's fine. Head wrap, whatever.
Okay. So that
Will
then
that still be 25 extra?
29 gold for the head wrap, and you just want a garb.
Yep.
Okay. So we'll call that 39 gold.
Okay. She'll pass it over.
Fantastic. Any amendments to the garb?
No,
Fine.
this will be fine.
Awesome.
Thank you, though.
And what about the rest of you? Are you wishing to have anything made or just purchased here and now? Good for travel, especially the hot climates.
When you were talking underweaves, would that just be modifying existing equipment?
We could modify equipment as anything you wish to have. I specialize mostly in resizing, heat resistance fabrics, sandproofing, or even dye treatments. I have a wonderful dye signature where the clothing will subtly change color based on the lighting around you.
Sounds interesting, but I wouldn't want anything like that near my cloak. Because doesn't my cloak change color based on my will? So.
Impressive.
But we may have to travel through the sand for a bit. So.
Well, as you can see, this stuff is
pretty as an option.
Thin. It's pretty small and thin, which would probably fit inside your bags quite easily. Probably take up no more space than maybe 1 or 2 orc skins.
Oh, sell stuff to me. What would you recommend for a trip? Maybe through the desert.
Let's say you're very attached to your cloak. I would suggest traveler boots, head wrap and veil, and a garb. That would probably set you back 20 gold. And if you wish to have any proofing or resistance,
I don't know if boots would really go down that well.
Although these boots are particularly well good at helping you not slip against sand dunes. If you're very, very sure on your feet, or you have a lot of experience in that, and you're not wearing footwear that's not prone to slipping, then you should be fine.
I usually run over sand dunes.
You are a tabaxi. Tabaxi are known for their balance and agility.
Also, we come from warm places like that. So yes, I would maybe consider a veil and some nomad's garb.
And would you like any custom fitting, heat resistance fabric weave, or sandproofing for enchantment?
You could see if I'm insighting, like, is he being genuine when he's talking about sandproofing and stuff, or is it just like just like making a claim going, well, if you go out there, you know, it's fans everywhere. I make a what check?
Insight.
Okay, so that is 16.
16. Seems pretty genuine. He does seem to be nervous or anything. He actually seems quite proud of what he has gone. Either that's because it's well rehearsed, or it happens to be true.
Okay. Enlighten me then. Let's see this sand enchantment now.
So if you wish it for both the garb and the veil, it would cost you 25 apiece.
25 apiece?
Yep, 25 for the head wrap and veil, and 25 for the full garb set. It costs materials more.
Well, how about... I was going to say, how about you do the enchant and I get your stuff for free then? I'll give you money for enchant.
That is about 20 gold for the usual price of the materials required, and 5 gold for the skill and height.
Okay, so 25 gold each, 50 gold all in.
50 gold plus the 14. So 64.
I was trying to get out of a 14. Sorry.
Make your persuasion or deception check to see if you can confuse them or persuade them otherwise.
I'll go on persuasion. I'm nicer than that. That's 33.
Yeah, 50 gold. You've confused them.
I was trying to persuade them, not confuse them.
You know what? Give me a second. See what you will do.
So basically calling on a bulk buying analogy.
And try to add this up. Tell you what, if you have a surplus of garb and things, I'll tell you what, I'll do you for 40 gold.
20 gold.
40 gold in total.
40 total?
Yep.
Okay. I had only offered 50 gold.
You seem like a fine person. I would like to obviously have your, I tell you what, 40 gold and your recommendation.
Recommendation upon the
establishment.
sand invention working. So as soon as I have evidence, I will tell people this is where you go.
I have no issues whatsoever. Need to first
In which case, I will tell people that this is where you go to get this treatment.
That's it. Yep.
I hand over the 40 gold.
What about you, Redhead?
I'm far too tired for this, so I'm gonna get back to my thing, mate.
That's fine. Back to you. We'll tap it there, guys, because one of us is definitely clocking out. So until then, we'll see you next week for some more D&D. We'll continue the shopping spree before we get to tonight. Until then, good night.
Good night.